Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. What I'm going to be doing in this video today, I'm going to be altering a hand-tied wig, or a wig that has lace and hair ventilated into it, as opposed to the wigs that I've been doing that have the wefts that makes it so much easier for you to do. Now this wig is made of all lace, but it does have the stretch cap on top where it has the hairs ventilated into the stretch cap. And the client actually is here now. And she has a very small head, as you can see, because this is actually a small cap. And this is how much that I'm going to have to alter on this wig in order to make it fit for her. When you're working with lace too, you want to be very careful about these pins. It can tear the lace, and I've already cut her lace, so I definitely don't want anything to tear. I'm just going to use the pins that have the little ball on the end. They're much better than using the T-pins that could snag. Using as many pins as I need. And this bottom part is the actual back hairline that I want remaining even after I've altered the wig. This stay stitching back here is what keeps the hairs in the back from unraveling and shedding. So you're going to always want to make sure you keep your original nape section of this wig. I want to make sure I get exactly half of the wig, so I'm going to go from this panel right here all the way across the top of the head to the other side right there, and take the half measurement of that, and that's going to be the center of the measurement for me. And that's going to start right there, pin that there, run it straight across that seam right there, which is the top of the head, all the way across to the other side, and that is a 12. The center measurement is a 6 right there. Okay, that's the center measurement, 6. And from that point, you can bring it all the way down to keep marking that 6. I was a little off, so I'm glad I've done it that way. It was a little off. Continue to go down. 6. And 6. So that's actually the center measurement all the way down. And by the same token, I can see over here where that line matches that, and I want that same line to go all the way around here. So I'm actually very off, and that's a good reason why you do have to measure so everything is symmetrical. I can just use this as my guide, going all the way around. Same thing on this side. Over to the ear. And we got the same ear measurement. So this should be symmetrical once we take this tape off. And it is. Now comes the fun part. Not really, but you can do it. Okay, if you want to come under and lightly line this area right here, right under the stretch cap, under the stretch portion of the cap, right under the seam right there, as you can see that I'm doing, because we are going to have to take this up and redo it. Okay, and you can see where there are several seams. You got 3 seams on the standard lace caps with the adjustable panel right here, with the stretch panel, not the adjustable, the stretch panel, which is right here. Right there, those 3 seams are going to have to come up. You just can't cut through it like that. So you're going to have to take your time and find each of these stitches, and these stitches are made with a silk thread. That can be hard to see, but once you start them, that makes it so much easier. And I will tell you what will help too while you're doing this is to take your measurements. You're over here, like this is, for me, it is a 1 a little bit past 1 inch. And I know I'm going to go up there and do that. That will help you to know not to go too far past that seam up there. And right here, you just use your gauge. You don't even have to worry about it. Use your gauge and then go up here and do the same thing. And then connect them together. Again, keep measuring, make sure. So I was a little off right there. Before you do any cutting, making sure that your markings are correct. Okay, so it looks like this is the area that I am going to need to take out. That's the area I'm going to need to take out in order to make this fit better. Okay, let's continue. We've taken this thread out, the most tedious part of all. Okay, we've got the seam up to this line. Go right on there where that line is and pull that hair out. And you can see right through the lace where your marked line is, and continue to follow that line and take the hair above that line. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is right above the line, maybe about just a fraction above the line, because you're going to need that for your edging. You want to go in above your line and cut all the way through to the other side. Join both seams together and pin in place. Now sew the seams together with overhand stitches, just like with the sewing machine. So I'm going to put it back on the wig cap and find out where your altered line is. And that's when you want to go in and sew it on this side. But this little panel right here, that very little bit is sitting up, and you want to press that down and then lock stitch it all the way around. And if you would please go ahead and turn on your iron without steam. Now measure the width of the crown stretch panel and cut a 1-inch wide strip of lace in that length. And now you want to take this adhesive, and you've got a fusible side here, and then you've got a paper backing to cover that and to protect it from the heat while you're using it. And let's go ahead and measure off what we need. And it contours to the head. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. Put the strip right in the seam. So go around the entire strip, holding and pressing. But now you need to put your steam on. Your high steam setting. And while you've got your iron on steam, let this cool. Now once it's cool, you're going to peel off this top strip. That's actually going to... Then we'll go back with our piece of lace and add steam. Now I trim the lace up to the strip for a clean, professional finish. And then do a final steam press. And now I'm on my way down to my client to install, cut and style. She'll be on her way. Thank you all so much for joining me. Take care, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.